Hey, so what are properties of exponents and how can I use properties of exponents to write equivalent expressions? Again, we're going to talk about a couple different properties here. So the first thing I want to review is a power is a to the nth. So when I say a to the nth power, that is a power. An exponent is just the n there, and the base is the actual a term that you multiply by itself. The exponent indicates how many times to multiply it. The whole expression is called the power. So the zero exponent property says that whenever I raise something to the power of 0, it equals 1. Now, how does that make sense? Well, if we look at this example here, how we simplify this expression, 5 to the third divided by 5 to the third. So we talked about how when you're dividing two numbers to exponents, you actually subtract them. So if we come over here and we think 3 minus 3 would be 0, so 5 to the 0 is what this equals. And we know that anytime I have one number over top of itself, it's the same number that equals 1. So we kind of get there. But also if you put this in expanded form, 5 to the third is 5 times 5 times 5 over 5 times 5 times 5. And these all divide out and cancel out to equal 1 over 1, which equals 1, which equals 5 to the 3 minus 3. And 3 minus 3 is 0. So 5 to the 0 is going to equal 1. Anything to the 0 would equal 1. That's the zero exponent property. Next is the negative exponent property. So in this one, there's kind of two parts to it. There's a base to the nth power, to the negative n power, would equal 1 over that base to the positive power, to with a positive exponent. And the reverse is true too. 1 over a to the negative n would actually equal a to the n, because you kind of take the reciprocal of it. How do I know this works? Well, if I use this example down here, 3 to the third and 3 to the fifth, so 3 times 3 times 3 in expanded form, or over 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. These 3 cancel out, leaving me with 1 on the top and 3 squared on the bottom, or 3 times 2. So 1 over 3 squared. But if I also think about the way I would subtract the exponents, 3 to the 3 minus 5, 3 minus 5 is negative 2, so 3 to the negative 2 would be 1 over 3 squared, or 3 to the negative 2 would be 1 over 3 squared. And that's how you would work with the negative exponent property. So again, here are two more properties of exponents and ways we work with them so we can write equivalent expressions.